Welcome to Metal Gods TV.
This is Matt Hill from Metal Gods TV here at Hammerfest 2014 with Savage Messiah. Afternoon, guys.
All right. How you doing?
So, have you enjoyed yourself? Enjoy your stay, should I say?
Yep, very much so. We've been having some fun.
Yeah, suitably hungover this morning.
Well, suitably up. Your set last night was pretty killer. Yeah, did you enjoy it?
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, there was a lot of energy. The crowd were really cool, and it was like because we've been on the road like for a couple of weeks with Soulfly, and we had some headlining shows, and it's just we could feel some momentum. So when we were out there and there were so many people and they all went mental, it was like, whoa, cool, you know. It was validating, I suppose.
It was a good band. You brilliant sort of wanted to start proceedings really. Sort of first night, a good time, on a good drink. And they really, I think the crowd responded really well to you guys.
Yeah, the response was amazing. You know, like when we come out, everyone's just gone, yeah, it's like a crowd. It sounds like a crowd sort of thing. It was really, really cool.
Yeah, it was good.
Some new material I heard as well, which it was nice to see some of that live. Which got my dates because I've got my dates right here. 10th of March, I believe.
Yes.
Right. Good.
It did come out.
Look at this now. I'm a massive vinyl collector anyway. But if you like vinyl, look at this.
And it's a gate.
And it's a gate. And on now, I don't know this off the top of my head, but I'm reading this now. As well as the normal, I think it's probably 180 GSM vinyl. You've got a bonus 10-inch disc with "Be Quick or Be Dead," a famous band Iron Maiden wrote a song, a fantastic cover. "Lightning to the Nations," Killers, and "Of Wolf and Man." I'm assuming that's a Metallica cover.
Yeah, that was done quite a while. That was done last year for Kerrang magazine. They did a tribute to the Black Album, and they invited us to do that song. They asked us to do it, so we went up to Parlour Studios in Kettering, I think it is. It's on the Rockingham Road anyway. And and we cut that, and it was mixed by Russ Russell. And it was cool.
I mean, he says lovely. And
the album, of course, produced, mixed, mastered by the one and only Mr. Scott Atkins. The best producer in heavy metal.
An album with fantastic production. It's a good album, and with a great production. And I'll put my prop back here because if I drop this, I'll have to pay for it. So I'm going to carefully put the prop back up there. So what happens after this is the Hammerfest? Where are you guys up to?
We have a number of shows coming up. We're doing SOS Fest Manchester. We're doing Les Fest in Scotland, which we're actually headlining. So that's kind of cool. We're doing Alt Fest, which has got some really big bands on it. We're doing, it's not announced, but we're going to be doing a headlining European run September, October, our first headlining European tour, and then UK tour is scheduled for November at the moment. And we're gunning, as always, for more kind of support work and stuff in the interim period of the kind of Soulfly level or what we can do, you know. And this year we just want to take the band to the people, go play. Our headline shows that we just did were surprisingly well attended. We really didn't know what to expect, but the attendances were really solid and everything, so that's given us some confidence to go out and do it a bit longer in November, and just keep on keeping on, man, playing live heavy metal. That's all we want to do, you know.
Yeah. You guys have been working really hard. I mean, your own stuff plus all the support stuff. Do you feel with the bands you've been supporting, do you feel with the crowds that perhaps not so familiar with Savage Messiah, do you feel they've been responded well to your shows?
Yeah. I mean, when we were doing the Soulfly tour, I mean, it was a pretty dry crowd. Obviously, there was people there that had heard of us, but the general sort of like Soulfly gig goers never really heard of Savage Messiah. But we come across really well and sort of won the crowd over quite a lot. So it was a good tour for us as far as building a fan base.
You have to work hard, you know. I mean, if it's your own crowd, like to some extent last night was an easier show for us because a lot of people had seen us the previous 2 years. They knew the band, they knew what to expect. So when you're delivering to people that are probably already into you, it's a lot easier than, cold crowd. We got announced for the tour on like the Friday and it started on the Monday, so we weren't in any of the publicity. So a lot of people were turning up going like, who's the sport? Oh, Savage Messiah, all right. And then you got to get on, and then that's when you got to, take the audience. But I love that challenge. That's
it's good, and hopefully, along these things, pick fans up on the way, and hopefully blew them away. If it was like last night, I'm sure you did.
Thank you.
And as far as you sort of guys on a personal level, I can put you on the spot now. What was the last album you listened to? It's nothing that personal, don't panic. What was the last album you listened to?
Last album? Oh, I can't think actually. Probably our one actually.
No, that's a cop out. What's a good Barrett? No.
I always blank when I do you know what the last album I was listening to was Sepultura, Chaos AD and Roots, because I've always liked the band, but I would never have considered myself like a major fan. I owned a couple of records, I always casually liked them. But having toured with Soulfly, and Max Cavalera was such a nice guy that we ended up just going and listening to Sepultura and understanding it and getting it and being like, yes, that band's really killer. So that's what I've been listening to actually.
Oh, cool. And Jeff, one final message for the fans that are watching this TV show. What have you got to say to them?
Yeah, just a massive thank you for supporting the band. Like the support for the new record and the responses we've been getting so far has been really, really killer. So just thanks to all the fans that make us be able to do what we do, and keep going.
Yeah, man, thanks for your support. We really appreciate it, and I hope you like the record. We worked really hard on it, and we're already starting to do the next one, and I think we know, the next one's going to top it, I promise.
See, I was going to ask that, but I can't ask about another album because we're busy with this one. But, well, until the next album, which sounds like it's in the pipeline already, Savage Messiah, The Fateful Dark, out now on Earache.
Yes.
And look at that. Well, thank you guys for speaking to Metal Gods TV.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.
May God have mercy on your soul.